come on a bit earlier than I thought I would. A lot earlier than I thought I would, but we will see if anyone comes in anyway. My straps are falling down. Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. God, I wish this camera wasn't so washed out, but never mind. Maybe we'll see if anyone comes in, but I did give a different time, so I don't know. I've just wrote a few notes down, even though a lot of this was said on a walk that I was on today with a friend. So we did our, where is it? Steps. Might put back on actually. Steps. Counted our steps. So in a few minutes I'm just gonna do this chat and then people can catch it later if they're not in now, because I know I'm going to get too comfy in a bit and probably end up doing a few things, maybe watching a few things while I'm making a few things, and then I probably won't want to come on later, so I thought I might as well just do it now because I have a bit of time. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about well-being. I'm just moving this camera, I don't know where. Oh, hi John Kennedy, how are you? Like I said, sorry about the camera, it's really washing me out, but I'm just not that. So before I start, I did say I received something from Australia. I totally forgot what it was, but I was watching a Mark Atwood show. Could have been a few weeks ago, I don't know. Hi Dolly, just checking in before having a lap around the taps. Oh, thank you. Hi, Just JP. And there was a lady who had made her own oracle deck, and if you don't know, I absolutely love my oracles. Are over there because, hi Kurt White, because I love art and stuff like that, and I love decks with different artwork on, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to the deck, and I had to wait, and they were a little bit dearer than I normally get, but the artwork was absolutely brilliant. So I haven't opened this, so I'm going to open it. I can't even remember now what they actually, I think it was to do with feminine or the goddess or something like that. I can't remember, so I'm going to open it. Hi David and C. And it's a proper box, obviously. That was it. It was the Rainbow Oracle. And if you don't know, if you've seen a lot of my artwork, I love drawing faces. So obviously this sprang out to me straight away. It's a lot brighter. This camera is not showing up colour. It doesn't even look like I've got a tan on this camera. But a guide to the living in unity consciousness, which is what a lot of us go on about. Hi Ricardo. Yeah, all is well. So I'm not going to go through them all, but I'm just going to have a sneak peek before I do my chat. Yeah, we've got Ricardo in the house, David, Just JP and John Kennedy. And let me have a look. May the deck open your heart and enlighten your soul to truly hear the voice of unity. So the lady who did this is called, I think it's Jasmine. And I wanted to see her artwork. So they're like this on the front, and they've got gold on the side, which is nice. And I'm just gonna have a look at some of the artwork. Transformation, the end of the old ways, beliefs or situations occur so you can flow in the line and expand into greater awareness, which is very what's going on these days, with what's going on with everything. I'll have to do a reading with these at some point. Flourish. Oh my God, a tree, like the tree of life, flourish. That just makes me laugh because my war cry on my family crest is a tree, and it's an oak tree, and the war cry on it is, may your tree flourish in heaven. So flourish. Conditions are perfect for growth and expansion in business or situations you're passionate about. So have a look. Some nice artwork. ancient soul. Shaman. I might just pull one now and see what comes up. The transformation one's very fitting with the times. Hi Junior. Junior Berwick. Hope you're all well. Ooh. There's quite a few that have fallen out, so well, guess these would be the ones that came out. So we've got 4 and it says vibrational shift. We're all going through a vibrational shift. Consciousness, making you feel good, which is, it says, you are shifting from your polarized world of duality to the freedom of heart and unity, which is sort of what I'm going to be talking about. And then it says universal child of the universe. With a child's eyes lies a universe where innocence is guided by love, trust, and has no boundaries. Yeah, it is pretty fun now, Purple Panther. Then we've got unearth the earth. Unearth the earth. Unearth the earth. You are a part of the process of unearthing the roots of fear from humanity to an awakened consciousness. I mean, how relevant is that? An awakened, because everything is awareness and a consciousness. Sort of goes into what I'm about to speak about. The sun. The sun. Feel the warmth of the sun on this situation. Success and happiness awaits you as you walk upon a brighter road, because it's your choice to walk upon a brighter road. It's your choice to bring in high frequencies, to be in a high frequency, to choose to tune into high frequencies, be around people with good vibes, places and things and all that things that I've talked about before. And it's funny because I was on a walk today, because I'm doing a fitness journey now. That's why my channel name's changed, because that's where I'm at the minute. And I'm doing my Fitbit, and we went for a walk today, me and my friend, and we did, I think I put it up, over 11,000 steps. I mean, so far, I've just plugged this in and walked around a bit, but so it's gone up a little bit from what I posted. 11,674 steps today. And we were talking about consciousness and things as we were walking, and I was talking about my fitness, and now I've had to get into it now, because it's a thing that I need to do, as in well-being to me is mind, body and spirit. So we're working in all them areas, we're trying to work on all them areas, because you've got to be firing off all 3 cylinders, mind, body and spirit. There's no point just being, oh, I've got my spiritual self on board and I'm working on that, when you haven't got your mind and your physical intact as well. All of them have to be working together, and I do believe things that have come against us go against all 3 of those, would you say, principles, things that we are, you know, and try to work on them to bring them down to a lower frequency, especially fear. So, you know, as I was saying the other day, I'm working on my spiritual stuff, I'm working on my mind. You know, I'm not lost in certain things where some people might say so. I have to think too much on certain things, or worry about all that thought process. And my last one was, yeah, thank you. That was a walk from the other day. That wasn't a walk with my friend. I've done a walk today with my friend. But I knew the next one to be involved with me, myself and I, is my health, which was losing weight, that I put on quite a bit in lockdown. Right, when I'm crafting and stuff, I'm sat down a lot, so I'm not walking about or doing anything then. My job at the minute that I'm doing is stood still quite a lot. So, yeah, so I had to be aware of that and conscious of, you know, being more active. So I've got to the gym. Yep, you, your soul and the universe. Exactly. So this ties into it all. Is, to me, your well-being is all 3 of them. But your well-being, as I've always said, Hi JP, is you is you finding out what works for you and what makes you happy, which I've always talked about. And we were talking about on the walk today, shadow work. And my friend said, oh my God, isn't shadow work, like the work you're doing on yourself, hard? I said, of course it is. That's why a lot of people don't want to do it. And I said, also, it's an ongoing thing that you'll ever be doing. It's not, shadow work is not a thing that you'll be doing once. You say you've done it and that's it. You'll be constantly doing it because new things and situations are coming up. You could say to test you in a sense. So you'll always be doing it. The biggest, hardest thing for people to do in the shadow work is actually looking at themselves and facing up to themselves, and just taking it as it is and working with it, not against it. Yeah, shadow work is total self-honesty, and it is, and a lot of us don't. No one likes to hear something about themselves because you know deep down inside um, there should be things you should be doing or you shouldn't be doing, or you know your soul knows, you know, really should be doing this, and you may be always like, oh, maybe it's not the right time. Yeah, it's not the right time. Hi Nathan, and love to Penny as well. I think you all know what I'm saying. I've known for a long time that I need to do my fitness journey, and I was just putting it off and putting it off, and then obviously now I'm like, no, I need to do this. I need to do this. Things, looking at things that I would class with stopping me doing that, I have to look at, because as we say, it's not really anyone else. It's just you. You're in your own way. You need to take yourself out of your own way and do these things, and you have to put action behind them. But that's why I was saying a lot of people go back and fall into different habits and things because they don't want to face the fears, face themselves, face the shadow work. Because shadow work is not easy. It's easier not to do it. But it is an ongoing thing we do daily, and it's an awareness as well. So we were talking about that, and I was saying to her that, because she was saying as well that she feels like I've said as well, you lose yourself and then you sort of don't know what you like anymore, and you bring in new things in that you like. If anyone gets what I'm saying, I can't explain this properly, but that's how I felt. And I said, it's like you're rebuilding yourself because you're letting the old go, that you don't, you know, whatever's not working for you. Feels a bit like a trauma in a sense, because it's like that's the thing that you knew, but you're learning to let go of those things so you can bring new things in, a new you. And I did put at the end on here, it's not about what you thought you had to be or anyone else thought you had to be, you know, expectations of partners, family, friends, whatever. It's what you choose, what you choose to be, what you want to be, the sort of person you want to be, you can be. It's all choice and it's all free. You're free to choose. And my friend said, you know, one of the biggest things I've learned is the most biggest things that I love is freedom. I said, exactly. And we haven't had a lot of freedom, especially in society and the things that they put out there to sway people into things. And I said, yeah, freedom is freedom of choice, freedom of speech, freedom of everything, freedom to do the things that you wish you know, you want to do, you'd like to do, without people trying to drag you down and all that. You should have the choice to be able to choose what you want to do, with the freedom to be able to do that. We're seeing that's becoming more potent now, because there's been things, you would say, we've been living in times way back when the expectations and there wasn't really freedoms as we thought there was. But the biggest thing is the freedom to choose who you want to be, and you can move on. And people will call it a contradiction, or you're contradicting yourself, or hasn't that person changed? Hasn't Dolly changed? Hasn't that person changed? It's just called growth. And that's what I said to my friend when she was talking to me about different things, and she went, it's growth. I said, of course it is, it's growth. You choose to step up and be the person you want to be. And if that old you falls away, that old you has fell away, you still got that soul essence in you. It's just you're choosing to, you know, you're choosing it. It's like when kids are younger and you're asked what you want to be when you're a kid. You don't really know. You're only going off what you think, you know. Oh, I've seen something on TV, you know, kids would say an astronaut in the times, wouldn't they? And a girl would be like a ballerina. Um, but really, as you grow up, you have different experiences with things, you learn new things, so then you might want to become something else because you've experienced something and you really like it. So then you want to become that. You want to learn more to do that job or whatever it is. To me, it's the same thing. Choice and belief are the same thing. Of course, yeah. But you know, freedom is the choice that you choose. You know, gonna go jump in yeah. Take care. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, have a great bath. And as I've always said, it's finding what works for you. It's not what works for your next door neighbour, what works for your sister or brother, what works for that person over there, what they're doing on YouTube. It's, as I've always said, it's what works for you. Because I've realised, especially on YouTube, you can get carried away with things and you think you have to be a certain way because that's what the spiritual community want, or that's what this want, and it's not. It's you resonating with what resonates with you, because it will resonate here than anywhere else, and then you go and doing that. So wellness to me is you being a well, what I wrote on here, a well-being, what helps you be a well, all in capitals, well being, a being of wellness, whatever makes you well, happy. It's not putting you in feeling unwell or unhappy, or you know, all that stuff that comes with that, depressed or whatever. Whatever makes you well are the things that you like to do. So yeah, exactly. No one is born perfect. If you don't grow, you're not evolving. Exactly. That's what we're here to do: grow with consciousness, evolve with the consciousness and awareness. You know, I've seen a lot of people who say they're aware, but they're not actually. There's no growth there. So to me, that's a bit stunted. You know. But yeah, and it's exciting as well, because you don't know where things are going to lead you, but you've got to trust in the universe that you're being led the right way. You know, because if it's resonating here, it's going to lead you the right way anyway. But yeah, it was just a great chat that I had with my friend, and that's what we were talking about basically. You know, bringing yourself up, like we would say, in higher frequencies. And she even said, she went, I don't know what I like anymore, who I am. Like, you know, people are saying, what's my purpose? I just said, I just believe now it's to be happy, and whatever brings your vibration up to do that is what you must do. That's the mission we're here to do, is to be happy, and to shine that out. And I said, I too have felt like that, like I don't know who I am anymore. And it was really funny when we said that, because we were driving up the road to come home and there was a big sign saying I am. It said something underneath, but I didn't see that. I just thought I am. You are whatever you choose to be, you know. But I said I too have felt like that when I don't know anymore. It's like I'm you could say a baby again. I'm a new person again. I've just been reborn, that transformation. And now I'm wanting to find out other things that I like, other things that I want to go and experience with some of the other things that I've been doing. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah, well, Purple Panther, that's a bit like the film Soul, you know, the cartoon. You choose before you come here to do what you're going to do, but you forget, you know, you forget when you come here, you get amnesia, and then you start remembering. So the things that you really resonating with is remembering, like you're saying, memory coming back. You think it's just because, oh, you resonate, but I find when I do certain stuff, even with crafting, if I like something, it's like, I feel like I've done this before. Or I feel like I came here to do this. Even chatting on YouTube, it resonates with me because I'm a chatty person and I like to chat. And I do believe I have helped people. That's not out of an ego thing. That's not out of validations, as people like to say out there. It's just out of like, I enjoy talking, and to the people that understand. And I believe I have helped people go through certain situations we've all been in, especially over the past 2 to 3 years of craziness. Still got a lot more craziness to go, people. It's nice to talk and to share, to keep people not too low in a frequency, that they see there's people that understand out there as well. Yeah, they erased our true knowing. If if who we really are. Yeah, skills that come natural. Exactly, skills that come natural, as they would say. So that's how I sort of see it. But like I said, well-being to me at the minute in these times is getting yourself well in your mind, body and spirit, and stop putting things off and do the things you need to do that are going to bring more abundance, joy, happiness, higher frequencies in, because the stuff that's going on, it's still going to be going on for a bit. You don't want to get caught up in all that. You want to be strengthening your mind, body and spirit to keep you strong. And it keeps you focusing on you at the minute while all that's going on. That's all still going on. But what would you rather be? A broken down person while all that's going on? Or, you know, to me, making yourself stronger with those three, you know, the Trinity things, mind, body and spirit, where when the others begin to wake up, you're stronger for the others because you've built that resilience up, and you're also doing the self-care thing of doing what you need to do to build your strength up in those areas, and you're, you know, doing the work, if that makes sense. And sometimes, you know, if I throw a few videos on here that people might be new, they might be like, this isn't just a fitness channel, she's talking about different things. She might have posted something. It's like, to me, well-being is also the truth. Some people don't like the truth, but the truth has to be seen to clear it out. It's like an ulcer, it's like a spot, an ulcer, something. There's shit underneath it, and it all needs clearing out. So you've got to see it to build a new world. We're not building a new world. What was built before, as in everything was always swept under the carpet and kept hush hush. Some people knew about it, blah blah blah, whatever. History repeats itself. It's totally different what's going on around the world now. So while that is going on, let's not repeat ourselves, and let's work on ourselves and everything else that, you know, we've got to be doing as we the people, as unity consciousness people would say, as the communities working together, all that good stuff, you know, angel wings. We are bringing our tarot wings into our song card. So yeah, that was just a little chat that I wanted to do. You know, and the message again is, you're all right, you just need to focus on yourself and focus on the real things that matter, because like I said, I'm doing this fitness journey to me because that's one of the biggest things that I've realised that has kept me down. You know, like I said, working on my spiritual self, working on my mind, but the health factor of me and my weight loss journey now is, I've looked at that. I've had to really look at that shadow work as well, of like, why have I let myself, you know, how would you say it, like, well, put on as much weight as I have from before? How does that make me feel? Why am I feeling like that? I've had to, you know, not blaming anybody else. And in the feelings of how it made me feel was also keeping me from enjoying things as well. That's the chat I want to talk about with weight gain, that I know a lot of people understand. And I had to look at that and think, well, if I don't want to feel like that, obviously I've got to do something about it. There's only me that can do it. And I just thought I would share it on here because it's something else to talk about. It's something that's relevant, because either in lockdown a lot of people went on a fitness bug or they didn't, they put weight on. But I do know it's still a wellness, a well-being thing, because it's for your mind. Exercise is very good for your mind as well as your body, you know, and it can get you in a better state of, you know, being in that sense. So, and there's loads of opportunities with all that. Hi, Miss Q. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, so you don't go around blaming other people for whatever situation it is. You think, right, I'm looking at this, if I can do something about it, what can I do about it? Well, mine was to get my ass to the gym, move more, because I realised I haven't actually been moving that much. Yeah, self-confidence. And it's not because people say, oh, there's people who are very confident that are bigger or whatever it is, and that's all right for them. I know there's a certain place I'm at between weight wise that is good for me, and it's not dead skinny. I still will have my curves because I'm curvy, but especially at my age, 45 as well, I want to be at the best I can be. Why not be at the best I can be if I put the effort into it? Why not? Why would I not want to help my vessel out that carries my spirit? Because you have your vessel for quite a bit, and if you look after it, you can have it quite a bit longer. Why would I not want to give that to myself now in the mind, body and spirit, you know, body, physical So yeah, I can totally relate. My physical self-image has really taken a back burner and not being a priority to my inner being the last few years. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. And that's what I've done. When we've been looking at a lot of stuff, especially what's been going on in the world, I'm getting a ringing in the ears. But it coming and go, resonating. It's on the right track. It's just gone. Yeah, what did Michelle say? Inner being. Yeah, I put things to the back burner because it was like, this was more important, that was more important. Me wasn't that important. My health wasn't that important, physically wise. Now I'm like, yes, it is. And now I need to do something about it. And there may be a few other things that come up with that, but it's up to me to do that and, sort that out. And I know I'll feel a million times better than I do. Because like I said, it's not because I feel so crappy about myself or anything like that, but I know this will help boost more energy for me, wise, as in exercising, more energy with seeing results. Just there's so many gains out of it that it's a no-brainer for me. We don't work well if we don't have realistic self-confidence in ourselves, where we don't second guess. Yeah, and the thing is, they do put a lot of things out there in social media and all that, and we all know about, this is brilliant, that is brilliant, you can be this size and be healthy. Well, that's not all true, I don't believe. There's a certain aspect why they put that out, because I do believe they don't want people healthy. We know about food things and all this stuff. I'm not going to go into that. There might be new people watching that. I'm not awakened to a lot of stuff. That's fine, but they do that to get people in the states of too over the line with stuff like way too overweight, or way too underweight. There's both sides. There's a happy medium and a happy balance. And yes, I do understand that people have problems on either side to do with illnesses, injuries and stuff like that, which is, that's fine. But if you can help yourself out, there's only you that can help yourself out. And you may like different things. Like, I'm going to the gym doing cardio, but after a few weeks I may ask to get an instructor just to help out. I do want to do weights because I do love weights, free weights, but not just yet, because like this was the first week that I've got 8 Lionsgate's coming up soon as well. That's just gone. Give it a few weeks where I've not got Finn and I can get into it, and then I'm going to start doing that. Like, I love my kettlebells and stuff like that, but I love the free weights. But that's personally for me. That might not be personally for you or anyone else. You might love going swimming, or you might want to take that up again, or bike riding, or something that's active. Personally, I'm going doing what I do. I may find something different that I like as well. This time out we've all been in was for us to get back to knowing your gut, God instinct, back, getting back closer to the Creator. Yes, JP, it is, and all that is to do with that. It's all to do with the same thing, getting your health back, getting your Trinity back, mind, body and spirit. Is all coming back to God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter what you call it. Some people think it does. I just think that energy knows, God knows what you think. The resonation, you know what I mean. Whatever you feel comfortable saying with it is all that, because they've took it all away. To not get people working on all three cylinders, you could say, not working at the best energy they can be in. Well, the best energy you can be in is working on all of them, working on your shadow self, working on your health, your mind, your body and your spirit, working on all three of them. I feel attractive and confident, just haven't made an effort to put my best self forward to others. Yeah, and I think there's a lot in the spiritual community as well who I was telling my friend today, said don't get caught up in too much of the spiritual community, because there's a lot out there that will tell you, ooh, you're not good if you're wearing makeup, you're not good if you're doing this, you're not good if you're doing that, you're not good if you're like trying to present yourself well groomed, whatever that is. It's bullshit. In my eyes, it's bullshit. That's nothing to do with who you are inside. So if you choose not to do that, that's fine. But if you choose to do that and be well groomed, if that's what you like, do it. If it hires your frequency, do it. If it hires your frequency to not be that way, do it. But it isn't for any individual to say you can't do this because that isn't spiritual, or that isn't loving, or that isn't godly. It's like, what? Each their own. As long as it's not hurting anyone else, and You could be inspiring others with it. See yourself then walk into it. A month does the job. Yeah, yeah. So weights that, yes, my friend was saying that, and I know that as well. Weights are the best way to burn fat and tones your body. Continue the burn. Yeah, it continues to burn fat throughout the day when doing the weight regime, and you have an energy overload. Yeah, and that's what I know about weights as well. So that's why I will be doing it. I'm doing a bit at home as well when I'm not at the gym. But yes, a lot of women think, especially women, they think that if they start doing weights, especially free weights, they're going to get bulky. You're not going to get bulky. You're going to get bulky if you start taking certain supplements and build up things and all that, and maybe you're pushing so many weights, and like bodybuilders, if you want to go that way. That's not what I'm saying. You get a lot of fitness models who do weights, and it's not, you know, the bigness, unless that's what you want to do. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, and it makes you feel amazing, and it makes you feel strong. I want to be strong. I know I'm a lot stronger than I think I am anyway. So, but personally, that's just what I like. When I used to go to the gym a while back, this was years ago, and like I said, I've got my kettlebells in here. Here, right near my foot. Oh, I drop it on my foot. I've got 2 of them. And I've just got to get confident in the gym, because I do feel a bit of a pillock at the minute, because it was my first time there, and it's just one of the things that's all in your head, like, oh my God, people are going to think, oh, look at her, she's new, or people are watching what you're doing to see if you're doing it right. They're not, they're just getting on with what they're doing, and they were there at one time. Just tones the muscles with weights. I'm getting a little jiggly. Yeah, so, but like I said, personally, that's what I want to go and do. Other people might not want to do that. They might not want to join the gym. They might want to do something at home. You might just want to walk. Start off walking. I'm doing my walking with it as well. You could use them for home security too. Yeah, speaking from over 25 years experience fitness instructor. There you go, JP, just saying. Yeah, and you're correct with what you said, yeah. Yeah, I have the nanoma. Yeah, we all get that. You can tone them up a bit, but I think you always get that jiggle, you know, as we get older. Gravity, whatever you want to call it, whatever, anti-gravity, whatever. So yeah, so that's all I really wanted to come on and say. You've got to do, at the moment, you've got to do what you vibe with, who you resonate with. I've been saying this forever anyway, and I still will keep saying it because it's relevant to everything. What makes you happy, no matter what's going on in your life, what situation you're in, you've got to try and keep high vibing, because if you start feeding into a situation, even if you think it's negative, it's just going to bring more. It's the headspace you're in is just not even worth it. So yeah, I have to know. Yeah, so I hope, I don't know if anyone else has stopped exercising and they're wanting to get back into it. But like I said, I'm going to be sharing, not all the time, but I'm going to be sharing some of my calories burnt and the steps. We did over 11,000 today. I think the highest one was the other day when I did 14,000, over 14,000. I should be back at the gym Monday, three days next week, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm quite excited about it, because I know it's going to bring me up in a new energy as well. And the bonus of it is, because there's a couple of people who've said, if it inspires others to get their ass back into activity, that's brilliant. And a couple of you have said that, so it's brilliant. Janini's on a mission. I am on a mission. That's my next mission, is to get myself fit, and also maybe it'll help other people do it as well, because, you know, I'm a real woman with real curves and shit like that, and yeah, you know, so, and I will be showing you the, I can't show you at the minute because I've got a dress on, but I have been wearing a secret weapon, and I think I've got one here. Now, I've got, yes, you have curves too, exactly. I've been wearing, there's a blue one here, and there's a multicoloured one here. Does anybody know how these work in weight loss? I have a secret weapon. Yeah, it's a visual weapon. magnet beads. No. What they are is the waist beads. And how they work is ladies in Africa, lovely beautiful ladies in Africa wear these. You can look it up. You can wear it as you know, a visual thing, you know, like jewellery. But the way it is, there's different things that people use these for. But one of the things they do use it for is to help you track your weight loss. If you don't like going on scales, which I don't, but I have weighed myself and I have got 2 stone to lose, but I don't like going them all the time because you get obsessed and you can tell off your clothes anyway that you're losing weight. And sometimes when women fluctuate and all that, it's not very good. People get obsessed with it. It is. I'm very visual, so I've got a dress on. I might be able to show you, I don't know. So, say this dress is not fitted, so it probably makes me look massive because it's flared out and I should have a belt on around here, but I haven't. Is you put it, you tie it round your waist. My boyfriend keeps telling me off for wearing baggy clothes because it does make it look bigger. Like this dress is massive and it shouldn't be that big, but anyway, you put it around, you tie it on your waist. It's not even on my boobs properly, is it? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you tie it on your waist basically, and yeah, obsessed. Yeah, I can't be doing with the scales. You tie it around your waist, and you can move the beads. I'll have to show you when I've got trousers on because it's not really showing properly in the dress. You might have to take some of the beads off, but you'll tie it on, knot it on, and then cut the rest off, even the other beads, because it's quite big, so you've got space to wrap it on. So I've put one at just under here, then in the middle of my belly where my belly button is, and then another one round my hips. So you're sort of marking off 3 areas. I will show you this at another time. So if you think about it, you've got them on, they stay on in the shower and everything. You can get ones that have little, you can take them on and off, but I don't see the point in that. If you overeat and your belly blows up, the beads will move up, so you'll know you've ate too much. But also when you start losing weight, the beads will fall down. So the one on my belly button, right across my belly button, will fall under my belly button. The one above that will fall down to that, and the other one. So you can sort of tell. It's a bit like, and it's funny because I've got them on now, I've got 3 on. I can feel them, they do feel a bit looser from the beginning of the week. And it's a sort of a reminder around you that you're like, oh yeah, remember your tummy area sort of thing. I'll speak on it again and I'll show you properly. Love it. I've been known to clean the house in sports wear and shorts, so I have to visually see myself and work at it. Yeah, and they're pretty as well, so it's a bit like giving your stomach, your belly area, that sort of that torso in the middle, a bit of love, a bit of, you know, like you wear earrings, a bit of jewellery on your body. It's nice, but it's also a reminder. It reminds you because you can feel them. Sometimes I forget they're there, and then I'm like, oh yeah. You know, you don't want to pull something off and then pull them off, but it's a reminder. So when I'm going to know, it's going to track, because when I start losing a bit of weight, they're going to move down. They're going to fall down from where they are now. So it's quite good. I put music on and dance clean. Yeah, that's good, and that's good for exercise. Anything that's fun. If you make it more fun, it's not going to feel like you're cleaning the house or whatever. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So, but I'll show you that again another time. When I've got trousers on, I can show you properly. And I am making a new account up on Instagram just for the weight loss, so I can track everything over there. You know, it's not going to have my artwork on or anything like that. It's just going to be tracking weight loss, maybe some snaps from the gym in the future, maybe what I'm eating, how much I'm losing. I've still got to measure myself and all that. Just for people who are interested or might feel inspired, that you can visually see what's going on in there. And also it's for me to visually see, because when I put my pictures up on my Instagram account, I can see as well, so it's gonna help me spur myself on as well, because I need to visually see things. I'm a visual learner. I need to visually see things. That's what I like to do. And I thought, well, if I'm doing it, I might as well share it anyway, so other people can see and hopefully get inspired as well. Thanks, Mrs. Q. Kind of embarrassed, but hey, it's worked in the past. Yeah, whatever works for you, you know. So I'm going to go now. because I'm going to enjoy going. I was watching this really weird thing while I'm making some jewellery, and maybe on my fitness page I may put some of these up if anyone's interested, but I may do some of these, well I am doing some of them in different colours and things like that, and you can get ones with crystals on, and you can get ones which the colours mean different things, but at the minute they're just really for awareness of, you know, yourself and sort of tracking it in a sort of visual way. Bring heart rate up, best way. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, dance when you're cleaning. Do a power hour of cleaning. So, oh yeah, and I've got my lovely, I know you probably can't see in this light because it's crap, my lovely sun and moon earrings on today with crystals and a little star. And I went out in these last night and a girl was like, oh my God, I need them for the next festival I'm going to, because we're all off to a festival soon. And I was like, yeah, I can always make some. But yeah, so I've got them in today. I think they're really nice. Yeah, and I think my hair's growing quite a bit as well. I've had it curly for the past 2 days. Spurt training is excellent. Yeah, and you can do that thing where you run, you walk, you know, you run for a minute, you walk for a minute. I can't remember what you call it. Is that intimate or something? Intimate training. Thanks for the Westworld recommendation, Dolly. Yeah, there's another recommendation, Mr. Robot, if you've not seen it. What Christian Slater says at the beginning of that about the 1%, money and everything, it's like, interesting. My sister and I used to 10Ks a day. Need to start again. Lost a gut load of weight and ate 3 massive meals a day. The more you burn, the more you can fuel your body. And that's another thing. Thank you, John Kennedy. Is I don't want to go on a diet. It's in the word diet, because as soon as you say that, you want to eat everything. I want to still enjoy my food and have nice food, healthy food, the foods that I enjoy. I don't want to starve myself. I don't want to do that where I'm starving myself to be skinny, because I don't want to be skinny. I want to be at the right size that I know I look good at, which is still got the curves. Yeah, don't diet. Yeah, diets don't work. As soon as you go back to a normal way of eating, you put all the weight back on. It's a lifestyle change. It's something you have to bring in and keep doing. But if you make it fun and you can still eat some of the things that you do like, but maybe you're switching things up and you're exercising and you're burning off them calories, you can still enjoy that. And I think naturally after that, you would start probably bringing more healthier options in anyway, because I think you're just going to feel like that with the way you'll be feeling about yourself with weight loss and exercising anyway. Yeah, intermittent fasting too. Yeah, helps. Yeah, it does. My dad does that a lot. He doesn't eat his breakfast. He doesn't break his breakfast in the morning. I do it now and again, but I probably need to do it more. But I'm really enjoying this at the minute. And with my counter, I know you can get this on your phone because my friend's got it, but I prefer it on my wrist. It's brilliant because now I'm like, oh my God, I've only done so many steps today. I need to at least do 10,000. That's just an average. I could do more than that, but I feel good. I've been feeling good this week if I know I'm on that or right over it, or if it goes up after that, I'm not really bothered. But as long as I've got at least 10,000 steps in a day, I'm like, well, I've moved. So that's brilliant. So yeah. So thanks for all your little comments in chat with all your good advice there. And I will maybe see you tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just going to pop up when I do. And I'll let you know how I go on at the gym next week, because it'll be my second round at the gym and a few more days at the gym. And we'll see how I go. Going to try and beat the times that I did this last week just gone. 17 hours since my last meal. 17. So yeah. So like I said, well-being to me is what makes me well. It might not be what makes other people well, but like I said, Trinity, mind, body and spirit, firing on all cylinders. It's not easy. We have to keep working on it. Like I said, shadow work is working on yourself continuously, and it always will be. It's not a thing that stops. It's just continuously, because growth is continuously. You're having new experiences. You'll be working on yourself. You know, looking at yourself and did that work for me? Is that a thing that works for me or doesn't work for me? No, it doesn't. Right, what am I going to do about it? When I was in that sort of energy, was that working for me? Was it being inspiring to others? Was it lifting people up or lifting people down? Right, what do I need to be doing? I need to be doing this. Go Janine, we are cheering for you. Thank you, Miss Q, and I'm cheering for everybody else out there who's doing the work and doing the thing of whatever's building you up, we had ourselves ripped down with a lot of truths that we found out. Like I said, truths are in it, ripped down. We're building ourselves up with new things, so I guess that's what we've got to do. So before I go, I'll just do a card out of my new deck. It's beautiful. I'll have a good look at this after. After that chat, we'll see what the cards say. Two cards. And we've got, yeah, fasting. We've got the way changer. The way changer. It's a bit Native American Indian. You're a liberating force, here to inspire, change and challenge the system. Well, aren't we all? Isn't that what's happening? And then the next one is visionary. Remember what I said about like visual learning? You have the capacity to envision what's possible. You have the capacity to envision what's possible for you. Envision it, see it, believe it, bring it in, do it, be it. So yeah, beautiful messages from the cards. With that, I'm going to go, yeah, manifesting. See it, feel it, believe it. Yeah, to be is the answer, not the question. Yeah, you've got to be it. So that's what I was saying at the beginning. You choose to be who you want to be. No one else does. No one else gets to tell you what you should be, what you should be doing. If they do, who's listening? It's you who chooses who you want to be. And if that looks different to friends and family and they're like, oh my God, that person's changing, so what? If they're getting angry about it, it's just because they're not changing and maybe they don't know how to. So you just do you. Just reinforced what you've been saying. Lovely cards. Exactly. They always do. That's why I like to pull the cards at the end of what I've been saying, because that higher energy comes in through the cards and just says what we've just been discussing. So thanks for coming in. I may see you tomorrow, I'm not sure. But yeah, because it's Sunday tomorrow, a lovely Sunday. I'll see you soon. Bye.